everybody, welcome to Channel Awesome's Orbit Report, your source for everything happening around the world in pop culture and entertainment news. I'm Heather Roos.
And I'm Aiyanna Wade.
And this is your news for Monday, December 11th. We're going to start today off with some casting news. A little bit of a strange choice at first. Ryan Reynolds is going to be playing Detective Pikachu in a movie titled Detective Pikachu. So he is the titular character there, and seems like an odd choice at first.
It's a bit of a weird choice.
It seems strange.
I know a lot of people are upset that it's not Danny DeVito.
Yes,
so
yeah,
sorry.
He's not my Detective Pikachu. It's going to be a live-action film, which seems like a odd thing to begin with. It's obviously based off the game Detective Pikachu, in which Pikachu does talk. So Ryan Reynolds will be doing some real speaking and acting as Pikachu per se. Not so many Pika-Pikas, but
yeah, we know American audiences have some problems with talking Pikachu.
We've already seen a reaction to talking Pikachu in America.
Right.
It wasn't great.
Wasn't great.
I think this movie could be interesting if it was done like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit style, where there is actual cell animation over the live action. I think that would look really interesting because obviously Pokemon is an animated series like that. So I would rather see it go in that direction than like a weird, creepy CGI thing.
I could get behind that. I get that.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have no other details about this besides it's live action. We got Ryan Reynolds. There's two other cast members as well. The human protagonists have been cast as well because this Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, can only speak to certain people. So he's not going to be speaking to all people, just certain humans. At least that's the way it is in the game. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
So maybe that's not the case.
Maybe it's not the case. Maybe it's just Ryan Reynolds playing Pikachu as a buddy cop film.
So strange.
It's odd.
Don't worry,
weird.
it gets stranger.
Yes. Speaking of other strange things that happened this week, Quentin Tarantino might be directing a Star Trek movie.
How would that work?
I don't know. I mean, it would work with a lot of gore and guts.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
Swearing. I mean, it would be. I can't imagine they would want Quentin Tarantino to direct it without his signature style attached to it. I mean, I guess they're trying to just throw things at the wall after the last Star Trek movie didn't do too great. So.
Maybe we need like a real cool Western-style Ferengi film.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And I mean, at this point, it seems like it has gone past the pitch. There have been reports that J.J. Abrams has sat down in a writing room with Quentin Tarantino to just discuss it, hash it out, see where it could go. And one of the things that gets me excited about this is Patrick Stewart has said that he would come back to the Star Trek franchise to work with Tarantino.
Okay, I'd watch that.
Which would be amazing.
Yeah.
Picard is my captain, so
I
would love that. That would be amazing to see.
Right. So
but
it would be R-rated.
It definitely would be R-rated. I can't see you doing a Tarantino film without that kind of rating.
I would like to see that. I challenge you.
A PG-13 Tarantino
That's right.
film?
I challenge you to make a PG-13 Tarantino film. Take my challenge, Tarantino. Me, a definite somebody. So strange. So strange. We'll just have to wait for more news from that. We also this week saw a trailer for Alita, Battle Angel. It was a weird trailer, I gotta say. It's a manga adaptation that James Cameron has been trying to do for a while now. It's gonna be directed by Robert Rodriguez, and the main character in this is a cyborg. Her animation style, it's weird. It's weird CGI they got going on her. So her eyes are huge. I kind of would get that if all the other cyborgs were also huge eyes on Uncanny Valley thing.
Right,
but
it could be a cool choice. Right, it's just her.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Strange. Very strange to me. But the action sequences look pretty cool.
Really cool.
I gotta wait to see more from this. We have until July of 2018 to actually see the full film, but you know, for a manga adaptation that's also cast completely with a white cast yet again, I don't know. I feel like I can definitely wait on this one. Not super excited.
I feel like I have to read the manga again. I read it a while ago, and I feel like I would need a refresher before going in and seeing the movie. Or maybe that would just make me mad.
It might. A lot of movies taking over those things tend to not be direct translations.
Still not over Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Death Note?
I haven't even watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm avoiding it.
Well,
Avoiding it.
have I got news for you? Also this week, we got a first look at the new epic, The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to this. I love ballet, I love like cool scores and stuff, and this looks like it could have some real potential. Everyone has already had their takes, whether it looks like Oz or Narnia. I mean, it's covered in snow, what we've seen so far, so that's pretty much Narnia.
Good parallel.
Right. We've got some Wonderland thrown in there. Some people were saying cotton candy since there's 4 different realms, and it seems like the rulers or leaders of each of those realms seem to be kind of candy-based. We got to see Keira Knightley as the Sugar Plum Fairy. I think her wig looks more cotton candy fairy, in my opinion. She's very pink. But yeah, we'll see more from that soon, I'm sure. We've also got Mackenzie Foy as Clara in that picture, and Helen Mirren is apparently going to be playing Mother Ginger. She seems super excited in interviews, which is super adorable. She's like very honored to do this. It's very cute because have you seen what you've done, Helen Mirren?
She's done a lot.
You've done a lot.
She's done something.
You're doing great. And then Morgan Freeman is perhaps who I'm most excited for. He's going to be playing Drosselmeyer, so I need some Morgan Freeman in an eye patch.
Yes.
You better have an eye patch. If you're not, like, what are you even doing? Come on. And then, obviously, with the cast that I have mentioned, it seems like there's not much dancing that's going to be happening.
Right.
But fear ye not, we've got Misty Copeland that's going to be joining the cast, so I'm sure she's going to be doing some dancing in it as well.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Obviously,
I really enjoy that element.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to like look forward to the score. They've got to have a good score. Classic Tchaikovsky. Man,
Right.
He
How
loves
could you not?
his violinist being up here on the strings. Let me tell you. So I'm really looking forward to that score, looking forward to seeing that cast. I watched Nutcracker every year around Christmas, but there was a specific Nutcracker that I loved. My little VHS tape was worn out year round, not just around Christmas.
Yeah.
It was the Maurice Sendak version. I don't know if anyone else has seen it,
yes.
but there's some like images, and then they go into the ballet as well. It's sort of like reading a storybook version of it. If you haven't seen that version, I don't even know if you can get it anymore. If you can, let me know, or if anyone else has seen it. I was obsessed with it. Plus the Rat King had like giant head and then a bunch of other little heads around him. Freaked me out as a kid, but in the best way.
Yeah.
Says a lot about me.
You enjoyed being freaked out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the internet will find it for you.
Yay!
Go to it, internet.
Go
Find
to,
it for Aiyanna.
go to. So yeah, we got our first look just in time for the holidays. We have to wait until next year. It comes out in November of 2018.
Okay.
But you've got my ticket sales.
You're ready.
Yeah.
You're so ready.
Absolutely. I love a good epic.
Yeah. Earlier this week, we also saw the Game Awards
Yeah.
happening, the 2017 Game Awards, which I watched. I had a lot of fun watching it. And the big winner of the night was Breath of the Wild. So they won Game of the Year, as well as Best Direction, Best Game Direction, as well as Best Action Adventure Game. And then another game that kind of took home a couple of honors there was Cuphead, which I have yet to play, which is awful because I've heard just fantastic things about it. But it won Best Independent Game and Best Art Direction and Best Debut Independent Game because that was that game company's first game, and it hoping to quite the accolades that it received.
Nice.
So I do still have to get on top of it and see it, but eventually.
Right.
Eventually I'll play it. Whatever.
Only so many hours in a day.
Exactly.
I keep saying.
Only so many hours. And then also the most anticipated game award went to something that I cannot wait to play, which would be The Last of Us Part 2.
What?
We need it.
Yes.
Where is it? It's very highly anticipated.
It's coming.
I want it. I know it's coming. I think 2018 is now the release year for it. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I just want it.
We could
Please.
do that. We're ending the year 2017.
Right.
We could do that.
We can
could
handle
do
that.
2018.
Yeah.
Just make it happen.
And then with
Sooner.
the anticipated game, there are a whole bunch of other games that had new trailers or were newly announced, and I know one that you're excited about.
Oh, absolutely. The big trailer for me of the Game Awards was definitely Death Stranding. It was a bonkers trailer.
It was insane.
We've seen some stuff from it before, but this was the longest thing we've seen so far from it. It's Hideo Kojima, of course, and we've got motion capture from Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen, and Guillermo del Toro. So what? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Also, that trailer was just a bunch of I don't even know. Well, how do you describe that trailer if you saw it?
I don't even know.
We've got it's monster aliens that are like Slender Man-y. Maybe
they're
they
invisible.
have hands for feet because we keep seeing handprints, but they look bipedal. What?
You can't breathe around them.
You
they
can't
had to hold their breath.
I don't
is
know. There an like a toxic air, or is it like the sound of their breathing? Strange. Also, they were being sucked into some quick mud. Yeah, quick mud. It was black oozy mud
it
stuff.
looked almost like tar.
Yeah. There's some weird sucking of souls and matter stuff going on.
Happening.
There was a baby.
Yes.
In a backpack.
And then also in someone's throat.
That was
weird. I don't know what's happening.
Every minute you learned more things. I actually had more questions.
Right.
What was happening?
Right.
So this is one of those very anticipated games. We're still waiting. I think we're waiting until 2020. I think is the latest update. They just keep releasing little stuff, but don't worry, none of it is spoilers because I still couldn't tell you. We haven't even seen any gameplay yet, so we don't actually know what kind of game it is.
Yeah.
I would just watch it as a movie,
right.
if I'm being totally honest, because what is that? What did I watch? What did I watch?
I'm not 100% sure.
I loved it, and I would love
sure.
to watch more, but man, it's been strange.
It was weird.
I'm very highly anticipated, though.
Yeah.
Like we said. Oh, man. Yep, so that's going to close us out from the Game Awards. There were many other games that won some great awards.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, I'm sure there's a YouTube stream of it
there's
somewhere.
a whole bunch of other new games that were announced.
Absolutely.
Soul Calibur 6, Bayonetta 3. I'm excited. Sorry.
Yeah. So if there's anything we missed from this week, let us know in the comments down below. We know we only have so much time to talk to you every week, so let us know what you'd like us to cover next week. And otherwise, you can let us know on social media or in the comments down below. Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Heather Roos, Instagram at HRoos, or Twitch, twitch.tv/Heather Roos.
And as always, you can find me on Facebook as Aiyanna Wade or everywhere else as Awesome Aiyanna. Let us know in the comments down below or on social media. Otherwise, we will catch you next week. In the meantime, can you beam us up?